Hey guys, going to be doing a video on the AIP TM Hi-Capa. I guess this project was supposed to be 100% AIP TM Hi-Capa, and unfortunately I was supposed to have a video where I was actually going to be installing all the parts for you in person, and for some odd reason I decided to go outside, and then halfway through it was started raining, so I had to go and got pissed. It was late for school and work, so I just ended up installing the parts when I got home, and it's been a long day, so just want to help go over what's in here, and why it's a, it's really, actually, it's a good budget race gun if you're trying to build a race style kind of gun. First we're gonna chrono the this is a stock TM with a 4.3 lower, as you can see. So we're just going to chrono this, and we have a TM mag with 28s. .262, 260, 258. All right. And then we'll just do some dry firing, because that is going to be a big difference you'll notice in here. So just watch the recoil. Now watch the muzzle flip. Alright, and then we have a WeMag. .253, 251, 250, 247, and this one won't lock back. I'll show you why, guys. Right here, it's actually is broken off, so I'll just have to replace that. So just remember how this looked, and that's 100% stock, nothing upgraded in that one. Now here's the AIP. Now I'm going to go over what's in here and what required work and what didn't. First, let's chrono it. Here's the mags. As you can see, it has a mag lip by AIP, and it has the base plate, aluminum base plate. .270, 269, 266, 265, and this one will not lock back. It's short stroke. I bought every AIP part you could get. .263, 267, 265, and 264. And this was the WeMag. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you guys. The first one was the TM mag. Now we're gonna just dry fire this one. And just watch the recoil. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that there's no muzzle flip here. Very minimal recoil. And remember, we didn't buy any slide or anything. It's just upgraded some internal part. Now I'm going to turn on the red dot sight. Let's see if you guys can see it. It's going to be a little hard. There you go. Now you can see it. Now just watch the muzzle flip. Notice how it's staying there pretty well, and I'm pretty much using the right hand with the left hand. Not much support, but so. Alright, there we go. So let's go over the mag first. AIP has a mag, reinforced mag lip, and a aluminum base. Now this base comes with the little hex screw where you can actually tighten it, so when you drop the mag, this doesn't come flying out. That's aluminum, and they actually take a good amount of damage. Now here, the upper, here's the little tip. It's not a drop-in on WeMags. Alright, on TM mags, however, it's a perfect drop-in. Alright, so you don't have to worry about that. Now we're going to go on to the upper, the whole AIP gun. Now we have the AIP front sight, the fiber optic, It comes actually with the rear sight and the front sight, but obviously since I'm using this, I didn't use the rear sight. Alright, tip for this. This is on the plastic one, you sort of have to push it in there. It's a little tight, but it's good. And then this part right here, I'm going to unscrew it. You're going to want to blue Loctite it eventually, because this part is fixed for me. If you're righty or lefty and you want to switch it, then don't blue Loctite it. But for this particular setup, it's going to be set in here, so I'm going to blue Loctite it because I can't put it here, otherwise I can't take the slide off. Alright, and then right here we have the trigger. Trigger is a drop-in, mag release is a drop-in, mag well is a drop-in. I'm using 120% recoil spring and 120% hammer spring. That's why you didn't see a big increase in FPS, and the reason why I'm sticking with the 120% because it's to keep the recoil down, and it's a plastic slide. Now I'm going to show you the other side. This part requires that you have the ability to tap your frame, and I'm not gonna lie, if you don't know what you're doing, I do not recommend doing it because it's very important how you install this part. It's very, very important. Now here's the thing, they supply you with 448 screws. I actually switched to 440 because there's more threads, and I switched to alloy steel. It's just a thing. It's a personal thing. I love alloy steel. I've always built a lot of scope mounts with these kind of socket screws. Do you need to do it? No, you don't have to do it. It'll work perfectly with the 448s. And here's your thumb rest. These two are drop-in. No, obviously not a drop-in. You have to tap the frame. This is the AIP slide stop. Nothing fancy, just a checkered grip for texture. And here's the other side of the gun. Now, as you can see for the mag release, here's the thing: it does move a little. You see that, guys? How you fix that is you actually just put plumber tape in here. You thicken it up so when you tighten it, it won't move at all. So that's very easy to fix. Now I think I've covered the outside. Alright, now I'm going to take off the slide, and then I'll show you why it's important to, you have to do a good job of mounting it. Okay. Sorry guys. Okay, there we go. Alright, sorry guys. Now watch this. This is why you have to mount correctly. Otherwise, if you don't do a good job, you're not going to be able to get your actual slide off, and you'll have to keep on unscrewing it, and you don't want to do that. It's actually going to deteriorate your lower, and it's just going to ruin the thread. So you want to do a good job of doing this. Alright. Now on the lower, I have the AIP steel hammer, the steel disconnector, the valve reset, the sear, the valve knocker. They do take polishing, and sometimes you do have to trim a little, so I don't recommend it unless you know or understand how the hammer assembly works. Do you need it? No, you don't need it. The TM is actually it's very good. It's great stock. You don't need to do that. I just got it because I like fully upgrading everything. Now here's the upper. We have the let's see if it zooms in. We have the AIP stainless steel outer barrel with that the mini washer for the barrel, which actually is very nice. The barrel does not move; it's fixed. Now, why do I have a steel? It actually keeps down the muzzle. When you have weight in the front, it actually reduces the muzzle flip. If you were to get to aluminum or plastic, you can have a little more muzzle flip because there's not that much weight here. Now if you look on the bottom, we have the AIP recoil guide rod, which is nice. It comes with bearings, if you can see, and then they have their little short stroke kit. This is an active long day active buffer recoil spring set. All right, there's no correct short stroking system. I have a video on that, so I like it. It's all AIP, and this is the 120 with the blue spring plug. Let me show you. Okay, just like that. And then we have the AIP aluminum pop-up unit, and then we have the AIP blowback housing unit, which is 21 grams. It's very light, which is very nice. And then we have the AIP loading nozzle. Now here's one thing I did not, I didn't modify any of it except the steel part, because that needed to be modified off the bat. I'm going to show you what needs to be modified. You see how it's getting stuck? It does it all the time. What you have to do, let's see, I'll have an extra loading nozzle. Oh no, I do. Just a second, guys. Here's the 5-1. I'm going to point out to where you sort of sand off lightly. You see right here? Is it zooming in? Focus. Alright, there we go. You sort of want to sand this part, gently sand this little half moon here, and that will fix your problem. So it's very easy to work on, and there you guys go. If you need any help, just let me know. I'll see you around.